back again for day 2 days in a row. Got to keep the streak going, even though it just started. So let's without further ado, let's get into reviewing some hiragana. This is for sure the language subset I'm most comfortable with, for sure. Let's know. Zu is gonna be this one. Oof. Actually, cat. Nice. Ju. Nice. Easy money. Do slash zoo is going to be. Let's go with that one. Nice. Lovely. Cho. Cho, I mean. Nice. Hio. Right there. Who is right here. I believe that's you. Nice. We've got Bu. Mio. It took me a little bit of time, but we figured it out. Mew. As in Mewtwo. We got Ra. I believe that's that guy right there. It'll let me click. Lovely. Sa. Gu. Keep. Ryu. We've got Ra. Ro. Oof. Ru. Nice. Wa. Holy shit. I'm folding hard right here. It's craziness, but hey, you know, at least if we get stuff wrong, it's more opportunities to learn. Gotta turn shit into positives. We got Hope. I believe that's that one. Nice. Bio. Bio, I mean, right there. Nya is right here. Bia, right there. She is this one, the hook. Ho. No, it's definitely not Ho. Pa, nice. We've got Gi. That one is, I want to say Te, so I'm going to say Te. Nice. We've got Mia. I don't know why it keeps highlighting this shit. A little annoying. Oh well. We got G. Ryo. Chi. This one is Ke. Da is going to be. I guess what? Oof. Wrongerini. We got Q. Ku is right there. Ho. Believe that one is going to be this guy right here. Go is going to be. Let's see here. This one might take a little bit more brain power. I know it's not this one because this one would have ending in a U. But we'll just go there. Hell yeah. Let's freaking go. Bet. Ba as in sheep. Ba is gonna be that one. And the yawns are in full season right now. Z is gonna be this one right here. Zet, I mean. Alright, and then we've got Net. I want to say Ru, so I'm gonna say Ru. Hell yeah. Da is gonna be this one. And Zoo is going to be this one right here. 90%, honestly, would like to see us do better, but it's okay. As we get a common pull right there. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, let's go back. Let's do some katakana study. Let's see. Settings. We're going to do a review before moving on to some other terms because, oh shit, rip my earbuds. As I was saying, I am definitely less confident in my katakana than hiragana, so I think that quantifies us to do a little bit more practice there. Try and put in that extra work. At the end of the day, it's all about extra work. So, oh shit. Did I did not do that right. Let's see here. Focused review. Okay, there we go. Big bets. And as we can see here, I think this is Sa. Faketsu. Nice. Se. You. That's the O. Su. No. We've got Mu right here because he's flexing a muscle. Those mnemonics are fucking going crazy right now. They're pretty much the only way I can memorize these. Ho is going to be that one. Hell yeah, it is. Honestly, I think that's a symbol pretty cool. It's kind of wild looking. We got. Let's see, what is this? I know it's not Su. Let's go Ka. Ta. Nice. Ku is going to be right here because it's like it's cutting something. This one is Ko for because it looks like a corner. Mo. I want to say it's this guy right here, and it is lovely jubbly. Fu. Probably gonna get this one wrong. They honestly kind of fucked us here because they all look relatively the same, obviously with a little bit a singular line of difference. Say it's that one. Okay, so it's actually so Fu is just the standard like 7-1. This one go with Ni. Nice. Ka. The A is gonna be this one because it's like an axe. To is going to be, I think, this one. Yeah. This one is Sa. Lovely. We've got He. This one's not Chi. Don't think it's Mo because we already had that one. So it leaves us Te and Ki, but that's definitely not Ki, so Te. Nice. Gotta love process of elimination. All right, moving forward, we got. Let's go high. Yeah, I mean, Ma is going to be. I know it's not that one because we said that one's Fu. These yawns are fucking killing me. Let's go with that one. Okay, so Ma is this one. I have no clue what this one is, genuinely. It's not Fu. All right, 1 and 3. Here we go. Yahtzee. Oh, nice. Love to see it. Ke. Okay, so I gotta remember that this one's Ke. Okay. We got E. E because it's like the elevator doors from The Shining right there. And the 7 is gonna be. Nope. Hell yeah, nice. Only missed 4, not too terrible. We definitely gotta kind of thug it out, if you will, and try and get more familiar with these for sure ski. Honestly, might have to bump up our numbers, try and run through the katakanas maybe again or maybe 2 times over potentially, just because of how lacking we are in it. All right, let's see. Enough yapping. Ta? Hell yeah. This one. Su? Nice. Ma right there. And then Fu is going to be the basic one. Lovely. 84%. Not terrible, but we can do better as we get blue straw hat. Nice. All right. Let's study once more. Oh wait. Psych. Third one's a charm. Focused review. Let's go up to 30. Dare to 30. Alrighty. And let's go. Move to a stat. We've got toe. Which one is toe? It's not that one. It's not that one. It's that one, so it's got to be that one. Nice. We just did this one. And I remember I missed it as well. Go ta. Ooh, it's ka. Okay, I should have known. All right, we'll get it next time. That is oh. Oh, that's ho. Sheesh, bro. Tragic. Ka right there. Got so. All right, you. Who? Fuck. All right. I don't know what this one is. Nah. Okay. Nope. Set. Yeah. Eat. Eat. Ma. The eye is this weird looking guy right there. Who is going to be the basic one? Cool. I believe that's Ni. Nice. She. Fuck. Is it this one? Okay. So I know she and Su look like practically the same aside from the angle of this line there. So kind of tripped me up a little bit. Hey, we got through it though. That's all that matters. We've got. Where is new at? Is that new? Hell yeah, it is. We got no. No is going to be the line. We've got. Okay. Is it key? That is knee. Okay. Su is going to be that one. She is going to be right there. Me. Okay, we missed 5 out of 30. Not terrible, not terrible. That's all. Cool. Neat. Nice. Okay, and then na is gonna be that one. Oof. Freak, man. Na is gonna be that one. I don't know why it took me so long. We literally just did that. Okay. Cool. 83%. We can do way fucking better as we get the hot air balloon mythic pull. Lovely. All right. We're going to go right back into it because, yeah, we got to, if you're slacking in an area, you got to put in that extra work, catch up. There's no excuse for anything else, really. Okay, wait. Katakana. I got my shit mixed up. All right. I'm going to bump it up 35. Yeah, let's go. Ma is going to be that one. Chi is that one. Hi, he. Ki. We got so. Fuck. Yet another one where the fucking angle 15 like not even 15 degrees worth of fucking angle difference between these two. It's actually insane. Um oh nah eat got set. The eyes right there. Su. No. Nice. Process of elimination definitely like bails me out because like I'll be like, oh shit, I don't know it, and then I'll look at the options and like 3 of the 4 options I do know. I'm like sick. It's nice when things work out like that in life. We got, I'll say, cool. Okay. Takushi. Tsu. Right there. All right. We've got. Okay. Nice. Okay. I wasn't too certain about that. Not as much as I was on that one right there. We got Colt. Nep. Moo. Moo. Almost misclicked. Foo. We got Neat. Hop. Cop. Mo. He. Matt is gonna be. Which one is it? It's not that one. It's gotta be that one, surely. Nice. All right, we got Su, She. Okay, this one, She and Su are definitely gonna be the hardest ones for me to get, probably. Um, but yeah, I'll get them eventually. Ah, you've got To. Ooh, cool. Yeesh, man, gotta be better. We got Stop. Nope. And then last but not least, Holt. 1 of 4, or well, 4 out of 30 missed. Not bad. Needs to be better though, if we're being honest. Ta. Okay. Got it right that time. Shit, man. She? Okay. So I think she is the one that's maybe the Shitsu. Shitsu. It's nice we have kind of the comparison right here. So it looks like Tsu is the one that is more vertically oriented than She. Okay, just need to remember that, and we'll be straight ski. So this is gonna be that one. Nice. Wasn't too confident, but we got it done. Cool. I guess that one right there. Okay, cool. 89%, slowly getting a little bit better. And we got the most rare pull in the game. Alpaca chewing some fucking grass. Lovely. All right. Let's go right back into the belly of the beast. Quiz size. Am I in the right one? No. Not. Settings. Focus review. Let's go up to 40 this time. All right. We've got sheep. Cool. Sheep. Eat. Mop. Soup. No. So. Ooh. No. I don't know why that took me so long. I was like straight up blinking there. Moot. All right. Ta. Mo. Su. Ta. Ha. Where is B? To. Ku. Sa. Nice. Um. Eh, mm, I thought I set this to 40. I guess I didn't. Yeah. Cat. Nice. Okay, cool. Got that. Is that one? Nice. Ne. Oh, keep. Set. Keep. Ka. Ni. Fu. Me. Ho. O or ho? I know this is ho, but that was kind of a devious little rigmarole they tried to pull on me right here. Because I think these two are like relatively similar. I mean, aside from like the angle of the lines and everything. Heat. Perfecto. Let's go. All right, and our reward, the bum pull. Unfortunately, that's okay. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. Move on to let's learn some katakana because why not? Yagi is good. Yeah, it kind of looks similar to the hiragana version.
Yeah.
We'll listen.
Yeah.
All right,
Yagi.
Yagi. The mnemonic. Okay, that word looks very similar to ya, as we previously said. Got a new mouse, so I'm hoping my tracking game is on point. You, unidentified flying object, UFO.
UFO.
Cool. Looks like a small number one, and you are my number one. Okay. Kind of see it, I suppose. Oh, nice. It's like a wilted flower. Yo is a backwards E. Yoga. Yoga. It's cool how some, like, honestly, especially with, was this katakana, I believe? Katakana, I believe.
Yo.
It's cool how the words are, like, fairly similar to their English counterparts. In this case, it's pretty much exactly the same. Pretty radical, if you ask me. The mnemonic. Why is this E? Yo, why is this E backwards? That's a good one. I appreciate that. Damn, that was some fucking crispy tracing. Good lord. Could barely believe my eyes. Ranchi? Ranchi is lunch. Ra. Big bowl of ramen with a slice of pork on top. That sounds good. Got my mouth watering. Keep going. Nice. And read. I believe that's just exactly the same as the hiragana. A couple of reads. It's not exactly the same. Let me rephrase that. It's almost identical. All right. Cool deal. Let's hit a little study sesh. Re is that one. Uh, you. Ya. Hmm. Oof. Okay. Oh, that's why. Yo, why is it E backwards? That's what we said. Okay, cool. Ra. Okay. I didn't think it was that one, but I guess it is. All right, 80%. We can do better. It's not good enough. All right. Settings, focus review, and we're gonna do a quiz size of 40 with everything we just learned. Before progressing, Molt is gonna be this one. Ka is right there. Matt. We said Su was the more vertical one, so it's got to be she. All right here. I want to say Moo. Ah, cat. Okay. Ni. He. Su. Yo. Set. Fuck, man. I should have got that shit. All right. Su. Net. It's the basic one. Ra is this one. Ya is right there. Wu is right there. Okay, so is one of these two. Which one? Go with that one. We got it wrong. Who should tell me? Okay, so the N is the one I chose. So is the more vertical one. Alright. Dude, Yolan's gotta chill the fuck out. To. Re. E. I. At. O. Dot. A. Set. Me. Chi. Ku. Ha. Ko. Sa. Mu. You. Okay. So you is the number one. Ma. Right there. Oh. Na. That one? Cool. No is gonna be that one. No is gonna be 7. Tap. Only missed 3. That extra work we've been putting in has been paying off. Just gotta continue to put it in and it'll continue to pay off. Like with most things. Heat. I almost said high. Heat. So I believe it's this one. Nice. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Wasn't too confident about that if y'all couldn't tell, but shit, we got it. Another mythic pull. Very legendary. 668. Lovely. We'll take that. All right. Now let's go into words for Japanese. I'm going to try and do a focused review. And we're not going to do a quiz size 40 because my brain will literally implode. We'll do 15. Yeah. Today, this day. Off to a terrible start. I'm not getting this one right. Isha. Shiken. Shiken, right? Fuck no.
今日今日
Need to turn my volume up. Kyo.
今
Kyo.
日
Okay. Mastery 19%. Yeah, we get this one wrong a lot. Year, this place, this. So it's Koko. Sushi, it's not sushi. Heya. That is too long. I think that's American person, I want to say. Is it that one? Okay, cool.
ここ
Cool. Range of dishes. This is sushi. Shinsetsu. I believe we said that's. Is it that one? Nope. Kind gentle.
親切
Shinsetsu. Good tasting, nice, delicious. We've got Oshi. This one. Okay, that was a guess. Oishi. Okay, Oishi is good tasting. Kuruma, which is that one.
車
Only way I'm able to get this one is because the armored Kuruma in GTA 5 is one of the coolest cars. At least I thought growing up. UI? I don't know if I probably completely butchered that. Is what it is. Busy. Famous
有
one.
名
Yume. Was that the dude from Jurassic Park? Hell yeah, it is.
有名
Yume. Alright. Was that so? Oh, handsome. Hey, let's go.
ハンサム
Ansamu. Alrighty. Just keep it grinding. Mutsukashi. Spare time? Difficult. Okay.
難しい
Muzukashi. Difficult, hard, troublesome. Shiken. Shiken you? No, it's
試
exam.
験
Shiken. Pencil.
ペン
Oh, pen.
Pen.
Not pencil, pen. Okay, cool. Yasui. Cheap. Nice.
安い
Gakose. Probably not right. It's definitely not Japanese person. Say student. Okay, cool.
学生
Gakse. Doctor, physician. Isha.
医者
Isha. We got company, employee, office worker, white collar worker. Is this? No. Rika. Like I'm completely butchering this. Kaishin.
会社員
Kaishain. Okay. Kaishain is a company employee. Shinsetsu is gonna be. Let me say that. No, I think this is Genki. No, this is Genki. I think it's this one. Nice.
親切
Shinsetsu. All right, we're gonna take a little swiggeroni of coffee. Yeah, keep the mental up, of course. Muzukashi. We said this one is difficult, hard, troublesome.
難しい
Good tasting, nice, delicious. This is Kyui, I think. Hopefully. Oh boy, I'm probably gonna get this one wrong. Is what it is. Whoa.
おいしい
Oishi. Remember, this is the O. Yeah. Today, this day. Not Isha. Is it? Could be Shiken, maybe. Is it Shiken?
今
No.
日今日
Kyo. Okay. Kyo is today. Good to know. We've got Yo.
Yume.
Yume. I don't know why I'm blanking on the meh. Kind of wild is what it is though. Shiken. Shiken is you. It's not you. I'm
Shiken.
a fucking liar. Today. Good.
Kyo.
Yo. Shiken exam. Okay. Go to quiz results. Kind of shit the bed there, not gonna lie. And we got fucking, I don't even know. I mean, I know they're mushrooms, but I don't even know. Let's run it back real quick because I'm not happy with that fluency right now. Takai, high tall.
高い
Shikan is exam. Japanese person, Nihonjin, which is Nihonjin. So we're looking for Genki here, which is right here. Shinsetsu is gonna be, it's that one, yeah.
親切
Shinsetsu. Nori Kajin. Amerikajin, I mean, of course.
アメリカ人
Amerikajin. Sunday. Oof, this is one I'm not very confident in. We've got what is this? Tachi Yui. That was definitely not it. All right, 1 and 4. Here we go. I think it's one of the wordier ones. Oh my god, we got it.
日曜日
Nichiobi. Okay. Nichiobi is Sunday. Gotta remember that. Yume. Oh, we got it right. I was also not very
有名
Yume. I was also not very confident in that one either. Tomorrow. Weekend? No.
明日
Ashta. Okay. Gotta remember Ashta, and it sounds like Asta Mañana. Kind of like very, very loosely. Good tasting, nice, delicious. Hirogashi. Oishi? I think it's Oishi, right? Hell
Oishi.
yeah. We're slowly making progress. Love to see it. Gyo. Gyobi? That's Saturday?
土曜日
Doyobi, okay. Cheap and expensive. That is gonna be. Which one's that gonna be? Because I just freaking did this one. Yasui? Hell yeah, let's
安
go.
い
Today, this day. Shiken, that's exam. Isha, that's doctor. Ayata? Oh,
今日今日
Hyo.
今日
Hyo. Okay, get a note. Isha. Right there. Koko is here. Yeah, it's this one. Cool.
ここ
Alrighty, tomorrow. Ashta. Today is gonna be oof, excuse me. Well, by default we can roll off these two, I'm pretty sure. I think it's this one, Kyo.
今日
Kyo, okay. We honestly did a lot better there. Pretty happy with that result. Alright. We're gonna switch into some learning focus or some auditory focus as we get top 5 pull in the game right here. This little pumpkin guy. Let me switch and go to what do we want to do? Is there like a nice little listening thing we can do? There we go. Help YouTube by answering some questions. Nah, fuck you.
今日の動画ではランチを食べに行きます。でもお店に入れなくてたくさん歩きます。楽しんでみてください。川がありますよ。ちょっと汚い感じですね。段ボールが落ちています。
Namboru.
川の横のフレンチのお店に行きます。ナチュラルフレンチ全と書いてあります。では、
Headphone
行
cord.
きましょう。
Wondering why I had like no range of motion with this crap.
はい、こんにちは。予約とかないんですけど。すいません、完全予約なんだ。あ、そうなんだ。じゃあまた今度来ます。
Hansen?
予約制か。
そうか。
完全予約も予約制も予約がないと入れない
Yoyaku.
という意味です。予約を取ればよかったです。このすぐ近くの天ぷら屋さんに行くことにしました。もう見えます。あのお店です。入り口はこちらですね。
Irikuchi?
花が
Entrance.
綺
Ah,
麗です。
Kirei. Oh, Kirei is beautiful. Cool. Kirei.
なんと満席と書いてありました。
Oh, see, some of these symbols just get fucking insane. Like, holy guacamole, you know?
というのは席がいっぱいで入れないことです。2軒とも入れなかったので 駅の方まで歩くことにしました。郵便局がありました。これは郵便局のマークです。あの信号を渡って左に行きます。
信号 Signal.
橋が見えてきましたね。ということは川が
So it looks like some of these they're using like a mixture of hiragana and katakana.
あまりきれいな
Going
川
crazy with
では
it.
ありません。
Yeah, that river looks like shit. Pardon my French.
さっきより大きい橋が見えてきました。川もさっきより大きいですね。川の横を
Kawano
曲がり
Yoko.
ます。
River of Side.
面白そうな細い道ですね。ここは昔小学校でした。
It's cool. I actually like
今は
recognized Coco.
市役所に
I need
な
to
って
stop
い
looking
ま
at
す。
like the English right here and just look at the symbols. Try and just
ここに
figure my way through
小学
stuff.
校だった
Sort of
時
do.
の名前が書いてあります。
Shugako Elementary School.
少し広い道に出ました。
Fukoshi Little.
ここは車でよく通ります。でも歩いたことはありませんでした。歩くと周りがよく見えて楽しいです。大きい通りに出ました。あの大きい建物は新しい市役所です。さっきの小学校
I was kind of
の
going
市
crazy
役所
there.
は全然違いますね。
Shugako Yakusho Zen Zen.
木の緑がとっても綺麗です。
Inomigorida Midoriga. We have green
あ
but
の女の人が指しているのは日傘です。暑い時や日焼けをしたくない時に使います。
ah
日
sun
焼け
umbrella.
というのは太陽の光で
Sun umbrella, what am I saying? Sunburn. I guess I was looking at the umbrella right there. Might just be losing my mind, maybe. Who knows?
日傘を使う女性は多いです。最近は日傘を使う男性もいます。お昼を食べたいと思っている店に着きました。でも閉まっていました。特に理由は書いてないですね。残念です。
This is loud enough.
この辺に新しくできた観光地があるので行ってみます。この花は新しくお店を出した時にプレゼントする花です。ここは果物を使ったデザートのお店です。あそこにもプレゼントの花があ りますね。ここは
Very nice, very
クレー
nice.
プ屋
It's
さん
crazy
で
they're
す。
still wearing masks over there, living in the past.
今度
Raspberry.
種を
Oh,
着てみます
that's cool that they have like English, kind of like
ますね。
sub captions almost. Oh shit.
ここはクレープ屋さんです。
Crepe, crepe, crepe. Very cool, very cool.
今度食べに来てみます。
Condo. Now, okay, I thought I was gonna say like condo.
何軒かお店がありました。そしてここは広場になっています。天気のいい日は気持ちが良さそうです。
Kimochi temper.
端まで来たので戻りましょう。このお店では活版印刷の体験ができるみたいです。活版印刷っていうのは文字などが飛び出ていて、そこにインクをつけて印刷するも
Cool
のです。
little letterpress wisdom being
その
dropped here.
隣はクラフトビールのお店です。昼はやっていません。お店がやってるというのはお店が開いているという意味です。
Mise is store. Cool.
そしてここ
I
は
think I'm at that part of the journey where
おいしい居酒屋
I don't want
で
to
す。
say I'm completely done learning symbols, but definitely learning more and more words.
やってません。
And then hopefully, after learning enough words, I can begin to form sentences.
この道が終わってしまいました。別のイタリアンのお店に行ってみることにしました。この花屋さんのフォントは
There's flower.
昔っぽいです。
Florist is Hanaya.
その隣は韓国料理のお店です。ランチを食べようと思ったのはあのビルの1階のお店です。
All right, we'll go to a nice little 10 minutes here, and then we'll hop into
やってないみたいです。
some matematicas, as they say, right there. Like it up because why not? Gotta show love to the homies. Let's go to good old. Oh shit. Let me control T that, shift T that. Cause I want to watch. Save this to watch later. Okay, and then where was the other one? Okay. That looks pretty interesting. All right. Good old all roads lead to Khan Academy, as y'all know. So let's go. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not doing that. Okay. My streak has ended. It's okay. Sometimes you gotta end a streak so that a new, better one can begin. So let's go. Let's resume our limits and continuity. All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Right here. Get off my screen, please. All right. Limits of trigonomic functions. Let's watch this.
Video is think about limits involving trigonometric functions. So let's just start with a fairly straightforward one. Let's find the limit as x approaches pi of sine of x. Pause the video and see if you can figure this out.
Oof. Yeah, I'm not
Well,
pausing
with
because
both
I
sine
don't
of
know
x
about
and
that.
Cosine of x. They're defined for all real numbers. So their domain is all real numbers. You can put any real number in here for x and it will give you an output. It is defined. And they are also continuous over their entire domain. In fact, all of the trigonometric functions.
Cool.
are continuous over their entire domain. And so for sine of x, because it's continuous and is defined at sine of pi, we would say that this is the same thing as
Alrighty.
sine of pi. And sine of pi, you might already know, is equal to 0. And we could do a similar exercise with cosine of x. So if I were to say, what's the limit as x approaches, I'll just take an arbitrary angle, x approaches pi over 4 of cosine of x. Well, once again, cosine of x is defined for all real numbers. X can be any real number. It's also continuous. So for cosine of x, this limit is just going to be cosine of pi over 4. And that is going to be equal to square root of 2 over 2. This is one of those useful angles to know the sine and cosine of. If you think in degrees, this is a 45-degree angle. And in general, if I'm dealing with a
I'm
sine
getting
or a
kind of
cosine,
bamboozled right now. I'm not gonna
as
lie.
x approaches
Like, I'm
a
sure if,
of
like,
sine
so it's
of
been
x,
like freaking 3 years since I've taken calculus now, 3 or 4. And I'm sure if at the time I'd seen this, it would all made sense. But opposite over side.
is equal to
We're just
sine
gonna rock
of
out
a.
with our
So
cocks
again,
out,
this is
keep
gonna
it
be true for
going.
any real number a. And I can make a similar statement about cosine of x. Limit as x approaches a of cosine of x is equal to cosine of a. Now, I've been saying it over and over. That's because both of their domains are all real numbers. They are defined for all real numbers that you put in, and they're continuous.
Limit sine x is equal to sine of a as x approaches a. Okay. And what's his reasoning for this?
Of x is equal to cosine of a. Now, I've been saying it over and over. That's because both of their domains are all real numbers. They are defined for all real numbers that you put in, and they're continuous on their entire domain. But now let's do slightly more involved trigonometric functions, or ones that aren't defined for all real numbers, that their domains are constrained just a little bit more. So let's say if we were to take the limit as x approaches pi of tangent of x. What is this going to be equal to? Well, this is the same thing as the limit as x approaches pi. Tangent of x is sine of x over cosine of x.
Okay, I recognize
so
that.
both of these are defined for pi, and so we could just substitute pi in, and we just want to ensure that we don't get a 0 in the denominator, because that would make it undefined. So we get sine of pi over cosine of pi, which is equal to 0 over negative 1, which is completely fine. If it was negative 1 over 0, we'd be in trouble. But this is just going to be equal to 0. So that works out. But if I were to ask you, what is the limit as x approaches pi over 2 of tangent of x? Pause the video and try to work that out.
Yeah, no, there's no shot.
This is the limit as x approaches pi over 2 of sine of x over cosine of x. Now, sine of pi over 2 is 1, but cosine of pi over 2 is 0. So if you were to just substitute it in, this would give you 1 over 0. And one way to think about it is pi over 2 is not in the domain of tangent of x. And so this limit actually turns out it doesn't exist. In general, if we're dealing with sine, cosine, tangent, or cosecant, secant, or cotangent, if we're taking a limit to a point that is in their domain, then the value of the limit is going to be the same thing.
I'm confused as shit right now, I'm not gonna lie.
If you're taking a limit to a point that's not in their domain, there's a good chance that we're not going to have a limit. So here, there is no limit. And a way to deduce that is that pi over 2 is not in tangent of x's domain. If you were to graph tan of x, you would see a vertical asymptote at pi over 2. Let's do one more of these. So let's say the limit as x approaches pi of cotangent of x. Pause the video and see if you can figure out what that's going to be. Well, one way to think about it, cotangent of x, it's 1 over tangent of x. It's cosine of x over sine of x. This is a limit as x approaches pi
Okay.
of this. And is pi in the domain of cotangent of x? Well, no. If you were to just substitute pi in, you're going to get negative 1 over 0. And so that is not in the domain of cotangent of x. If you were to plot it, you would see a vertical asymptote right over there. And so we have no limit. So we have no limit. So once again, this is not in the domain of that. And so good chance that we have no limit. When the thing we're taking the limit to is in the domain of the trigonometric function, we're going to have a defined limit. And sine and cosine in particular are defined for all real numbers, and they're continuous over all real numbers. So you take a limit to anything for them, it's going to be defined, and it's going to be the value of the function at that point.
Yeah, well, Yeah. Confused the fucking shit out of me right there, why don't you? Alright. Might have to end up skipping this one and just, I don't even know. Limit sine of x is equal to let me think here. Let me just purposely get this wrong. Okay, show step. Sine x is continuous on all points in its domain, and therefore we can assume. Okay, get another hint. Sine of pi over 3 is equal to root 3 over 2. Where are we getting this 2 from? That's my question. Okay. Sine of x is root 3 over 2. Okay. Cosecant of x as x approaches 0. I don't fucking know this shit, man. Show step. Cosecant is continuous on all points in its domain. Therefore, if x equals 0 is within the domain of cosecant of x, we can find, okay, get another hint. X equals 0 is not in the domain of cosecant x. Cosecant 0 is equal to 1 over sine of 0. Okay. There's definitely some rules that we are missing here since direct substitution. So cosecant, actually, let me go back. Let me go back to the video because I think so chart tan equals sine over cosine. Yeah. All right, we're going back to basics here. High school geometry. Good lord. So I know SOHCAHTOA, which is relevant to angle G, which is the adjacent side. The non-hypotenuse side that is next to a given. Okay, so this is actually where we need to be. We're going all the way back to high school, fucking 8 years ago. Use special words to describe the sides of right triangles. The hypotenuse of a right triangle is always the side opposite to the right angle. Yep, we know this. The opposite. Okay, yep. Adjacent. Okay. Adjacent to angle G is MG. Check. Okay. Up next. The angles are congruent / similar. Are 4 triangles related? Oh my goodness gracious. Let me go back here. See if anyone else is confused as shit. Difficulty with this topic. Limits of is there a chart one could refer me to regarding the values of these? Okay. I know SOHCAHTOA. So let's search sine versus CSC. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sin. In other words, cosecant equals 1 over sine of x. Okay. Show more. Cosecant is continuous on all points in its domain. Therefore, if x equals 0 is within the domain of cosecant of x, find the limit as x approaches 0 of cosecant of x by direct substitution. X equals 0 is not in the domain of cosecant of x. And we know this how? 1 equals 1 over sine of x, 0. It doesn't exist. Okay. Cotangent. Tangent of x is cosine of x over sine of x. That root 2 over 2? No. Just this one? No. Doesn't exist. Sheesh. We are cooked. We are major cooked. Holy shit. Let me go back here. Gotta figure some shit out. Yeah, we're just gonna completely change gears because that just fucking.
This is a picture of Isaac
I don't even
Newton,
know.
famous
It's confused the shit out of me.
mathematician and physicist.
Because
This is a picture of Gottfried
taking such a
Leibniz,
break in my math
super
career
famous,
that
or maybe not as famous, but maybe should be famous
remember some of
German
this
philosopher and
stuff.
mathematician. He was a contemporary of Isaac Newton. These two gentlemen together were really the founding fathers of calculus, and they did some of their.
Maybe I can find something on YouTube about it. Let's duplicate.
お店に
Is there like a crash course video we can watch? Okay, here we go. Cosecant is of a given is 1 over sine. Secant is 1 over cosine. Cotangent is 1 over tangent. That's really what I need. I think all this extra stuff was just kind of confusing. I also don't have a graphing calculator with me. Graph. Calculator. TI-84 online. Start TI-84. Okay, cool. We're not going to bitch out of this one. We're actually going to go back. Figure this shit out. Limits of trigonometric functions. Okay. So the cosine of x is equal to 1 over adjacent over hypotenuse. 1 over secant of x. So that's 1 over the secant of pi over 4. Where is... Hmm. One over sec pi over 4. Root 2 over 2. Let's see how they solved it. Leaves 1 over secant r equals cosine r. Cosine of pi over 4. So you just put that in your calculator, I guess. Wait. What? Cosine is equal to 1 over secant of x. Root 2 over 2. Okay. See a step-by-step solution. I just feel like if I can get multiple different ways kind of explained to me, then I can see it better. Okay. By direct substitution, cosine of pi over 4. Do we even have to really do anything for this? See, I wish they'd visualize this work, but I assume that they just put into the calculator and went cosine, where's pi? Second pi over 4. And where is... how to simplify in calculator. More complex expressions, use into the fraction. Press math, then enter, use the alpha, y equals. See, I know there's a way to simplify, I just gotta remember it, kinda. Therefore, we can find a limit direct substitution. See, I wish they'd just fucking show me how to get root 2 over 2, man. I don't know how we got that one. Keep practicing, yeah. Limit of piecewise, we'll just keep it moving, keep it grooving.
Algebraically, like our f of x right over here. Pause this video and see if you can figure out what these various limits would be.
As x approaches 4 from the positive direction, get it would be here. 6 over 3, 2. That's 2. Oh wait, no. This is for if x is greater than 4, so we get 2. Okay. As x approaches from the negative direction, we are going to get 4 plus 2 is 6. 2. As x 2. As x approaches 2, we're going to get 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 over 1 is 4. See if we get
approaching
right.
x to 2
Yeah.
equal to x bit. Yet
2.
just substitute the function. And so let's pause our
Okay,
video
cool.
and
We
figure
got
out
them all
these
right.
things. All right, now let's do this together. So what's the limit as x approaches negative 1 from the right? So if we're approaching from the right, when we are greater than or equal to negative 1, we are in this part of our piecewise function. And so we would say this is going to approach, this is going to be 2 to the negative 1 power, which is equal to 1/2. What about if we're approaching from the left? Well, if we're approaching from the left, we're in this scenario right over here. We're to the left of x equals negative 1. And so this is going to be equal to the sine, because we're in this case for our piecewise function, of negative 1 plus 1.
So sine of 0, is that 1?
0.
Or that's 0,
Now,
okay.
what's the two-sided limit as x approaches negative 1 of g of x? Well, we're approaching two different values as we approach from the right and as we approach from the left. And if our one-sided limits aren't approaching the same value, well, then
It doesn't
the limit
exist.
does not exist.
Okay, cool.
Does not exist. And what's the limit of g of x as x approaches 0 from the right? Well, if we're talking about approaching 0 from the right, we are going to be in this case right over here. 0
2
is
to the
definitely
power of
going to
0,
be
so that's 1.
and over this interval, this right over here is going to be continuous. And so we can just substitute x equals 0 there. So it's going to be 2 to the 0, which is indeed equal to 1. And
Cool.
we're done.
Ready to practice? Hell yeah. The natural, okay. As x approaches 1 from both directions, that's 1. And then from the right, natural log of 1, is that e? Let me put it in. There's natural log. Damn, I don't see my natural log anywhere. That's crazy. Oh, ln1 0. The limit as x approaches negative 2 from both directions, h of x. So negative 2. So we're going to use both of them there. Negative 2 times, so negative 1/4. And then down here, 2 to the negative 2 power. 2 to the negative 2.25. It's also 1/4, so the limit does exist. Oh, wait. No, because we said this is negative, so the limit doesn't exist. Okay, cool. Almost got tripped up there. As x approaches pi from the positive direction, so that's going to mean that x is going to be greater than pi. We got sine of pi. Sine second pi 0. Okay, cool. Limit as x approaches negative 2 from both directions. So 5 times negative 10. Negative 2 cubed. Okay, so negative 10. The limit does exist. Nice. Easy money. Cool. Keep it up. Limits at points of discontinuity.
Let's say that f of x is equal to the absolute value of x minus 3 over x minus 3. And what I'm curious about is the limit of f of x, the limit of f of x as x.
Devious little stretch right there.
Just from an inspection, you can see that the function is not defined when x is equal to 3. You get 0 over 0, it's not defined. So to answer this question, let's try to rewrite the same exact function definition slightly differently. So let's say f of x is going to be equal to, and I'm going to think of two cases. I'm going to think of the case when x is greater than 3 and when x is less than 3. So when x is, we do this in two different colors actually. When x, do it in green, that's not green. When x is greater than 3, what does this function simplify to? Well, whenever I get up here, I'm going to get a positive value up here, and then when I take the absolute value, it's going to be the exact same thing. So for x is greater than 3, this is going to be the exact same thing as x minus 3 over x minus 3. Because if x is greater than 3, the numerator is going to be positive. You take the absolute value of that, you're not going to change its value. So So you get this right over here. Or if we were to rewrite it, this is equal to, for x is greater than 3, you're going to have f of x is equal to 1 for x is greater than 3. Similarly, let's think about what happens when x is less than 3. When x is less than 3, well, x minus 3 is going to be a negative number. When you take the absolute value of that, you're essentially
Turns it positive. Yeah.
going to be the negative of x minus 3 over x minus 3. Or if you were to simplify these two things, for any value, as long as x does not equal 3, this part right over here simplifies to 1, so you're left with a negative 1. Negative 1 for x is less than 3. And I encourage you, if you don't believe what I just said, try it out with some numbers. Try out some numbers 3.1, 3.001, 3.5, 4, 7, any number greater than 3, you're going to get 1. You're going to get the same thing.
Oh, I see what they're saying.
And try values
Or what
for
he's
x less than
saying.
1. You're going to get negative 1 no matter what you try. So let's visualize this function now. So now let me draw some axes. That's my x-axis, and then this is my f of x axis. Y is equal to f of x. And what we care about is x is equal to 3. So x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could keep going. And let's say this is positive 1, 2. So that's y is equal to 1. This is y is equal to negative 1 and negative 2, and we can keep going. So this way that we've rewritten the function is the exact same function as this. We've just written it a different way. And so what we're saying is our function is undefined at 3, but if our x's are greater than 3, our function is equal to 1. So if our x is greater than 3, our function is equal to 1. So it looks like that, and it's undefined at 3. And if x is less than 3, our function is equal to negative 1. So it looks like, let me do it in that same color. It looks like this. It looks like this. Once again, it's undefined at 3. So it looks like that. So now let's try to answer our question. What is the limit as x approaches 3? Well, let's think about the limit as x approaches 3 from the negative direction, from values
That
less
does
than
not
3.
exist.
Think about first the limit of approaching 1 of x axis. Something right. This limit right over here does
Nice. Cool.
not exist. Or another way of saying it, the limit of, let me write this in a new
Not
color.
continuous? Is that what he's about to say?
The limit of a function f of x as x approaches some value c is equal to L if and only if the limit of f of x as x approaches c from the negative direction is equal to the limit of f of x as x approaches c from the positive direction, which is equal to L. This did not happen here. The limit when we approached from the left was negative 1. The limit when we approached from the right was positive 1. So we did not get the same limits when we approached from either side. So the limit does not exist in this case.
Cool. All right, quiz 2. All right, let's see what we got. Limit as x approaches negative 1. Negative 1 squared is 1. It's negative 8 over negative 1 squared is 1. Negative 8 over 2. It's negative 4. Nice. Limit as x approaches 4 from both sides. So as x approaches 4, up here, 2 to the 4th. Is that 16, 15? The limit doesn't exist. Fuck me. As x approaches 4, in both directions. Let me see. Did I do that right? 2 to the 4th, 16. Yeah. Oh, so we wouldn't even use this, I don't think, because it doesn't even go to 4. We would just use this, so it would be 2. I see, okay. Cotangent. What's cotangent pi? Let's look up. What is equal to cotangent equals cosine over sine. Okay. cosine pi over sine pi cosine pi over sine pi. Get divide by 0, so then it doesn't exist. Okay. As x approaches 2, f of x minus g of x as x approaches 2, so they both go to 0 here, so 0 minus g of x, so as x approaches 2, limit is 3, so 0 minus, that's negative 3. Okay. The limit as x approaches negative 1 right there for this one. So h of g of x, so I need to find g of x first. The limit of g of x as x approaches negative 1. That is, dare I say, doesn't exist. Okay, cool. I didn't think logically there's any way that would have worked. As x approaches 2, so first do f of x, which is this graph. So as x approaches 2, that's 0. So 0 times anything is 0. Nice. Easy money. I'm happy I didn't waste my time on the trigonometric function shit just because I didn't remember it. Let's go up next. Limits by factoring. Honestly, might call it there because this is a new lesson. Learned a good amount today. So let me here and we'll watch some interesting videos after I get back. Gonna use the bathroom real quick. Alrighty, and we back at it like a crack addict. Let's watch how Honda created an unstoppable engine first.
The B Series. Honda's gift that just keeps on giving. While engines from the established car manufacturer shared some of its excellent traits, Honda always had a trick up its sleeve, and it was called VTEC. It gave the B-Series the best of both worlds, a smooth idle and efficiency, and when activated, it used a cam profile similar to a race-prepped engine, allowing it to rev to astronomical levels and make power unlike any other economy-based engine before it.
Damn, they're fucking pushing 190. That's
It
crazy.
was the everyman
They're zooming.
engine. Anybody could afford it. It wasn't too complicated to build, and combined with the turbocharger, it could make all the power you could ever dream of. This is the story of arguably the greatest inline four-cylinder of all time, an engine that helped transition Honda from being known as just an economy car manufacturer with some cool motorcycles to a preferred platform to build, to race, to break, and then to rebuild again. This is the story of the mighty Honda B-Series. "100 horsepower per liter. For a naturally aspirated engine, that is the measuring stick to consider an engine regardless of configuration and displacement as a true performer. By today's standards, this number and beyond is fairly commonplace amongst exotics and even Ford Mustangs like the GT350. But in the late 80s, to achieve such power density meant you had to prioritize ungodly revolutions over rationality.
Yeesh.
In 1987,
Zoomies.
Honda had a humble little sport bike called the CBR 250R.
I'll have that in GTA.
Exercise in how high a production engine could rev and still stay in one piece. With its 250cc dual overhead cam inline four-cylinder engine that used a gear-driven valve train, it could rev to a red line of 17,000 RPM from the factory. That is 283 revolutions per second. From a power density perspective, it was pushing the equivalent to 180 horsepower per liter naturally aspirated in 1987. A true marvel of Japanese engineering
Ahead of
for
its
the
time.
especially for what many would consider an entry-level sport bike. That high RPM mantra was prevalent in their sport bikes, but not in their passenger cars. That was until the engineer Ikuo Kajitani, working for Honda's Tochigi Research and Development Center, proposed the idea of making 100 horsepower per liter engines available across Honda's passenger car lineup. And to achieve this, a project was proposed to look into variable valve timing as a way to solve a century-old problem of internal combustion engines only being correct in one area. The size of the valves, the camshaft duration and lift, intake port design and length all come together in harmony at one point in the RPM range, where peak torque is made, which is also where the engine is most volumetrically efficient. Kajitani's idea was to make the engine efficient in two spots, by changing the camshaft profile on demand to create low RPM and high RPM efficiency zones, therefore giving it a broader range that was not possible with a single camshaft profile. The mechanism to actuate the switching of camshaft profiles proposed by Kajitani used a set of 3 cam lobes and rocker arms, 2 for efficiency and 1 with a race profile cam lobe. At low engine speeds, the 2 outer cams were used to open and close the valves, with the center cam inactive. However, as RPMs increased, the engine computer signaled the spool valve to direct oil pressure to activate a pin. This forced the 2 outer arms to act upon the center arm, which used a racing cam profile optimized for high-end horsepower. It was absolutely genius, and it was no easy task to engineer. Kajitani, in his own words, said, "I thought we might not be able to achieve it because the goal was too high, but in the end, it was a success." A task of this magnitude, like bringing racing technology into compact economy cars, or even task of just making it through the daily grind, can create immense pressure on an individual, and our upbringing and generational beliefs can stop us from seeking help with our internal struggles. Mental health isn't discussed in every home, and
Oh, is
sometimes
this
we're
a
just told to
fucking
just get
ad?
over it.
Really? Fuck you. There we go. Oop.
VTEC, short for Variable Valve Timing and Lift Engine Control. The B16A launched in the 1989 Honda Integra XSI, in the Civic and the CRX. It was instantly a hit amongst enthusiasts and eventually started an arms race for other manufacturers to develop their
Good old
own proprietary
Mitsubishi.
variable valve timing systems. Most notably Mitsubishi with their MyVec, or Mitsubishi Innovative Valve Timing Engine Control System. MyVec used an arguably more complicated method using a T-lever that in the low-speed operation struck nothing but air, but as oil pressure increased with RPM, the piston inside the rocker arm would move upward and the T-lever would contact the pistons in the rocker arm, allowing for more lift. It was just as genius as VTEC, but 4 years later than the B16A, and it was obvious what inspired it. The B-Series came in an assortment of flavors with 5 different displacements. The original B16A and A1 through 6, the power-dense B16B found in the JDM EK9 Civic Type R, the B17A1 found in the Integra GSR, the B18A and B found in non-VTEC Integras, the record-holding power per liter B18C and C5 found in the Integra Type R that was capable of 9,000 RPM out of the box, and the Torquay B20
Sheesh, 9,000 RPM. A lot of revolutions per minute,
were
man.
in large part interchangeable, so taking a cheaper non-VTEC B18B short block from an Integra LS that only originally supported 6,800 RPM power and transplanting it with a B16A VTEC cylinder head that flowed more CFM of airflow created a torquier version of the B16A with the same high RPM power band. Quickly, the B-Series would become one of the most revered engines to modify. Companies like Spoon Sports took the B16B from the EK9 Civic Type R and stroked it from 1.6 liters to 1.8 liters, added more aggressive camshafts and stiffer valve springs, individual throttle bodies, and ECU tweaks to make 260 horsepower out of a 1.8 liter naturally aspirated engine, and it revved to 11,000 RPM.
Holy shit.
The B-Series was a powerhouse when turbocharging was applied. Since the VTEC system already had a race cam profile baked into it from the factory, it didn't need a cam swap to take advantage of the added airflow from forced induction. Therefore, once boost was applied, reaching 500 horsepower or more was a relatively easy task to achieve with a forged rotating assembly. If money is no concern, the B-Series has seen over 2,300 horsepower in drag racing spec, crossing the quarter mile in 6.6 seconds at nearly 200 miles per hour.
Ear rape. Let me turn this down. Okay.
The B-Series began to be phased out in the early 2000s for Honda's new K architecture. The K-Series didn't use a distributor, rather coil-on-plug ignition, a timing chain versus a timing belt, and VTEC was upgraded to iVTEC that advanced the intake cam timing at the low to mid-range to fortified torque, rather than top-end power. The K-Series also was just like the B-Series in the sense of Frankenstein builds, so a K24A2 short block from an Acura TSX with a K20A2 cylinder head from an RSX Type S is a budget-friendly option that, when boost is applied, can make 550 to 600 horsepower fairly easily, much easier than the B-Series before it. In today's economy, the K-Series is the go-to option as B-Series engines have exploded in price as they are getting much harder to find in decent condition, and just give it up if you're trying to find a B18C or C5 to swap into your project car.
God damn.
While the B-Series was here for a good time and not a long time, it pushed the envelope of what was achievable with such little displacement. Not only did Honda use its VTEC technology in the C38 powered NSX, but it used it across the whole engine lineup because there's just something special about having turbo lag without the turbo. All jokes aside, the commercial and aftermarket success of the B
Took a little bit of
engine
time for that
pushed
thing to
the
get up to
industry as a
speed.
whole to make variable valve timing and lift a necessity to be competitive. Mitsubishi's Maivec and Nissan's VVL all can trace its conceptual roots to Ikkyo Kajitani's revolutionary idea of changing the cam profiles on the fly. Today, the K-Series carries the torch of making lots of power in a small package. But it's important to remember the engine that started it all, the B.
Pretty cool video. I like the editing for sure. Looks like it took a fucking hot minute to make. I bet. Oh yeah. Let's like it up. I'm gonna add this one to watch later. It's already added. Cool. All right, yeah, that's gonna do it for today's session. You know, get out there, learn. If there's anything you ever wanted to do, don't wait, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. But yeah, get out there, try new stuff, and learn. Till next time.